Welcome back. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, but does Fast X hit the nose this weekend, or has it run out of gas? Here to tell us if we should race to the theaters is Patrick Beatty. Hi, Patrick.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, all eyes on Fast X or Fast 10. What do you think?
Well, it's like what you said. The 10th time maybe is the charm. It's another story with Dominic Toretto and the gang. We're going after stuff. There's someone that's come back from his past here to be his enemy, this time in the form of Jason Momoa. And I have to say, if you are going to spend your money anywhere, Jason Momoa works hard for your dollar. This is the main reason why I would say it's a skip. It's a see it, because Jason Momoa is just so good as the character. Everything else about this you've kind of seen if you've watched the past few Fast and Furious movies. Not a lot is done with moving like big spectacle set pieces or really racing dynamics. They're all the same, but the villain is fun.
Well, it's good entertainment too, right? And Jason Momoa, his debut in this franchise?
Well, and I think it's funny that each movie they ramp up and try to confuse the laws of physics on what a car can actually do. And with this, I think they might have just tipped it too far over, where I was thinking to myself, does the movie think I'm dumb? Like with some of these moments, but at the same time, when you leave, you're like, it was still entertainment for what I was watching, but what did I watch? I
know, so it's some crazy tricks, I'm sure. All right, so let's move on to BlackBerry. What did you think about this?
Right, so this came out last week. This is a really fun exploration of the BlackBerry phones that cornered 45% of the market share. It literally was like Apple, where it had everybody.
Everyone had one.
You had a BlackBerry, the Sidekicks, the Razors, but BlackBerry was the king because it had that touchpad and the clicking. But what happened to them? What about these creators that maybe had innovation take things too far, or maybe their hubris took over and they didn't want to see what was happening later on, minutes not mattering, things of that nature? We got to talk with the director, Matt Johnson, and that interview is up on ABC4. It was so much fun talking to him.
And this is based on real life, obviously a real life thing, too.
Absolutely, yep.
Okay, White Men Can't Jump. This is a reboot?
This is a reboot. I don't know if you watched the Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson film. It's pretty incredible. In fact, when I first saw it, it blew my mind, because it's one of those you don't really know you're getting into, but the story, the characters, the dynamics work so well. I'd rather talk about that film than talk about this I'm going to say it's a little bit garbage as far as reboots go. These revamps that have no soul, don't have any character dynamics, they just don't work. And when you're putting in just like a famous celebrity star or a musician just for the namesake, this is what happens. Did not have fun. This is definitely a skip it.
So skip it. This is on Hulu, but maybe if you have nothing else to watch and you're not wanting to go to the theaters, maybe you dabble in it, or you say really just skip it.
Maybe, but there could be another TV show that might be up their alley as well.
Okay, so Mrs. Davis you think might be worth it.
Right. And as far as crazy premises go, imagine if an AI decided to send you on a quest to find the Holy Grail. Why? Not necessarily sure. Are you going to be going through these crazy antics that almost look like a Looney Tunes cartoon turned to life? Yes. And the fun of this, the humor, it's from the creator of Lost and the creator of the HBO Watchmen series. So the writing is very good, action's fun, and it's a very interesting premise.
Okay, so this is on what streaming device?
This one's on Peacock.
Peacock, okay. And then going back to BlackBerry, see it or skip it?
No, that's definitely a see it.
Definitely a see it. And this one, of course, Mrs. Davis, you liked it a lot.
Everything's good except for White Men Can't Jump.
Okay, where can we find all of your reviews and critics?
Follow all of my stuff on social media, Patrick Beatty Reviews, and next week, we're going to go under the sea and talk about The Little Mermaid.
Everyone's wanting to see that. I'm sure it's going to be a huge buzz, and it has been, and everyone's going to go see it.
Right.
Probably, right?
Right.
And you already saw it?
Yes.
Okay, zip it until next week. Thank you, Patrick. And